We grew up being best friends. So whenever we would meet new people, whenever we were younger, we always just called each other twins. And we looked so much alike, people believed it, and then we got free stuff all the time. We started saying that whenever I was 9 and he's 5. So maybe it was more of my idea, but it's just me now. He had his first shoulder surgery whenever he was 18, and that was in the beginning of the drug epidemic. So he was overprescribed OxyContin at that point. He eventually addressed the issue, and it wasn't really as big of a struggle as it is for some people, but there did become a desire for opiates at that time. Maybe a year and a half or so later, he has to have another shoulder surgery, and so he has his second one. He wasn't prescribed anything heavy anymore, but he was completely able to heal without opioids. Now, when Ty died, he was about to have his third shoulder surgery at age 22. You're talking about doing 3 surgeries in the span of like age 17 or 18 to 22, 23. And at this point it was bone on bone, and he's still working 2 jobs. He's still functioning based on text messages from the district attorney and what they recovered and the Bureau of Narcotics and pills that were found and things like that. There was only one pill that Ty purchased from his friend, and it was no longer in the room, and that was the pill he must have ingested. And that pill, based on what the medical examiner had said, was probably about like 95% fentanyl. So my brother was also maybe 230 pounds and 6 foot, and I mean, we're talking a pill that's like the size of your pinky. I feel like he enjoyed life too much to have taken that risk.
Hi, my name is Matt Foley. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm here to tell you about what my life's all about.
Coming and doing this, or getting in touch with the DEA and all these, I mean, flying to LA. That was never on mine and Ty's bucket list, LA. Maybe his, because he always wanted to be an actor. So him and I having such a close relationship that we, saw each other as twins, doing everything together, being really involved in each other's life. You know, Ty was the first person I called whenever I found out I was pregnant with my first child, and he nearly started crying. Once again, this 6 foot, 200 and something pound guy is like crying. Oh my God, Shell, it's so exciting. I'm like, I know. What do you think Mom and Dad are gonna say? He's like, I don't know. You know, I miss him a lot in that, and there's all these different aspects to his passing. I needed to know what happened to him. I needed to know everything that happened with his body. I needed to know at what point he lost consciousness. Did he feel the fact that his lungs weren't working anymore? So looking into that, and then looking into what fentanyl is, and getting in touch with the district attorney and them saying, we genuinely don't think Ty knew that it had fentanyl. We don't think that the kid that gave Ty the drug knew it had fentanyl. As a sister, it made me think, well, and in general, we all think whenever someone close passes away, well, what could I have done? And so I didn't have a nonprofit until the beginning of 23. So we're talking X amount of time has passed in between. So I've only been truly creating a slideshow and publicly talking about Ty for not even a full year yet. No one starts a drug or takes a substance and says, I can't wait for this to ruin my life. No one. And I think that the more aware that we as a state and a nation recognize that, the more empathy and grace we'll have on everybody else.